Good morning, Tamina Khan is here in TK Maths S1. In today's video, I'll explain to you a concept of differentiation rate of change, which is a part of the syllabus of A-level mathematics, paper 1, code is 9709. To explain this concept, I have picked up a question from November 16, variant 1, 3, question 7. So before I begin, I want to tell you on the top, you can see my website address, tkmaths.com, and my blog address, where you will find my free videos. Do visit these sites. You will find them very useful in your learning process. At the end of the video, if you think this video was useful, you liked it, then press like and subscribe button, share it with your friends, and it will help many others in the learning process. I have done my best effort. So let's start with the question. So before I show you the question, in this question, we are talking about the concept of rate of change. So what is rate of change? If you remember, for example, I'm talking about volume of a sphere or circumference of a circle, and I want to find out the rate of change of it. Means how much circumference changes in a particular time period, how much volume changes in a particular time period. You can see the formula V is connected with R, not with T. Similarly, here C is connected with R. So in that case, we apply this chain rule, right? dV over dt is equals to dV over dr into dr over dt. I always tell my students, okay, look at the formula, whatever the subject is here, always make a rate of change of it, put it equals to, and then apply a chain rule here. The technique is this first variable comes here, and this second variable goes here in the denominator. This variable, which is same, is from this part of the function. So whatever the variable is here, that variable comes here. Similarly, you can see here, C is a subject here, so I have written C here, right? And because it is rate of change of C, so it is over dt. So I have written dt here. Now what variable comes here? The one which is here. So this is a simple way to remember how to make a chain rule. For example, equation of y is given to you. So y is connected with x, and I have to find out the rate of change of y. So what it will be? It will be dy over dt is equals to dy over dx into dx over dt. So the topic or the question we are doing need to understand or to have the knowledge of this. That's why I've given a little brief explanation of here. Now look at this question. In this question, we are talking about a point which is moving along the curve. The equation of the curve is here. In such a way that the rate of change of y is constant. So one piece of information that the rate of change of y is constant, which means dy over dt is constant value, right? Find the value of x at the point at which the rate of change of x is equals to half the rate of change of y. So let's write all this information in mathematical form, because words usually confuses the students. So you also have to start putting it down like this, so it will make more sense to you. So first of all, write down the equation which is given to you, right? Then the second piece of information is that dy over dt is equals to constant. This information is given to you. And then last line is saying the rate of change of x, which means dx over dt is what? Half the rate of change of y. So that's why I've written equals to half dy over dt. So all this information I have gotten from the question. And now the equation is y in terms of x. So I will make this chain rule, which I've just explained it to you. Now we have to fill in or substitute the values in this equation. So, and automatically we will get the value of x. So now dy over dx, I will get by differentiating this equation with respect to x. I will show you in the next slide. And in place of dx over dt, I can write half dy over dt. So then in this whole equation, I will have only dy over dt, right? So we will see how does it work. So now let's differentiate this equation so that we can plug in over here. Okay. So you remember how to differentiate. This will become 2x. And this one will become 10 over 3 multiplied by 3 over 2. X power 3 over 2 minus 1. plus 5. I hope the basic differentiation you know, because this is the prerequisite of P1 course. So this is how you will differentiate, and then you simplify it. So after simplification, you got your dy over dx. It means now you have this portion very clearly. Now, in place of dx over dt, we will write half dy over dt. This was given to us. So now I'm going to plug in the value here and plug in the value here. So let's see. Right? Now, it was given to us in the question that dy over dt is a constant. So let's simplify it. First of all, cross multiply. I'm taking 2 here. Okay. Now, this red and blue, dy over dt, is basically a constant, any constant, whatever. So you can imagine if it is some number here and the same number here, and its equation, so we can cancel it, right? So that's why this equation will become 2 times of this. So now if you bring 2 here, the equation will become plus 3 equals to 0, right? So now you have to solve this equation. Does it remind you anything? You must have done in quadratic disguise form equation. And if this name sounds strange to you, you can simply understand that you have to take substitution here. So for example, I'm saying x power half equals to y, and then I'm squaring both sides. It will become x equals to y square. So this equation will become what? Here I will write y square, and here I will write y. Then it will look like a quadratic to me, simple equation. Then I will factorize it and find out the value of y, simple thing which we have learned in class 9. Okay, so now once I find out the value of y, which is here, then I will plug in back here to get the value of x, because I have to find the value of x, which was the requirement of the question. So let's substitute these values of y one by one to get the values of x. So now y 3 upon 2 and y equals to 1, I'm plugging in this equation because I have to find the value of x. You can plug in here and here, it's the same thing. So after that, I'm simply doing simple calculation. So these are the values of x at which the rate of change of x is equals to half the rate of change of y. If you want to write, a question says write down the point, then you will mention it like this. Right now, leaving answer till here is fine. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video. If you have learned something from it and liked it, please press like and subscribe button and share it with your friend. It will help them in their learning process as well. Thanks again. Take care. Allah Hafiz.